All right, I'm not going to come in yelling tonight because I realized once again I didn't turn the music up like I usually intend to. So I'm not going to yell at you guys because I know I'll blow your eardrums out again like I did the last 872 streams that are in a row. What it is, y'all? How you doing tonight? Wild Star to fail. Mac, how y'all doing? I said Diesel. How y'all doing? Will, what it is, man? Also, I suppose I will be loud for a moment. No, go away. There we are. No. You gonna be loud? You gonna be loud? It not gonna be loud? There we go. There we go.
Well, I couldn't before.
Just feels right now. Dr. Zeus, Dr. Zeus. How y'all doing tonight? Can we get a... No. I have no damn chill. I am devoid of chill. Chill is not in my vocabulary. Proof chill is not in my vocabulary. For those of you that weren't here last night, maybe if you guys want tonight, I'll tell the story again. But I broke my hand on Thursday. Well, so it's not officially... We're on the fence. We're on the fence. The doctor said they didn't find any breakage in the x-ray, but she did say she wanted to redo the x-rays once the swelling went down. So that tells me that, like, there's a possibility. It also hurts like it hurts like hell today. And I busted it on Thursday. The knuckles, the final knuckle here, like if I put any pressure on it today, that hurts like sin. Actually, funny enough, no, it's right between the two knuckles. Why the hell's that hurt? It's like hard for me to tell if it's bruised or not. Anyway, thought it was a bowling glove. I mean, it might as well be. No, I'll tell the story in a little bit. I'll see if we get more people in here and tell the story. But I told the story to Zelos the other night, and he was absolutely loving it. I'll just say it is the most me way to break a hand. You will never find another adult that will break their hand the way I fucking did. But yeah, no, legitimately, like, I have to keep my my wrist straight. I basically, like, either doctor says it's probably not broken, but we are both shocked it's not broken. But it's the metacarpal, that long bone that connects the knuckle to your wrist. Cartwheels? No. You will never in a million years guess how it happened. It is but when I tell you, you'll be like, yeah, that fucking tracks. That completely fucking tracks. But no one else here will do it. Too much alone time. No. And no, it's not the new Gardevoir plush either, for those of you that are... give me shit for that. No, it was... It's not anything you would ever guess. But when I tell you, you'll be like, oh, yeah, no, that shit fucking tracks. That is 100% on brand. All right, let's do our dailies real quick and get those motherfuckers out of the way. Also, I need to check Growth Quest. I didn't check Growth Quest yesterday. I need to check it and see, or say yesterday, earlier today, and see if we could finally do the, if it is resetting on the daily. Is it Toad related? No. No. Not related to the Toad at all. It is, however, related to a piece of media. But it's not one most people would be familiar with. Unless you are like, you know, lived through the 90s and like, you know, were like a teenager in the 90s, or maybe like, I don't know, you'd have to be in a pretty specific demographic. All right, so let's see. Oh, so we can run her again today. So yeah, so you can run them every day. Well, that's actually great. Yeah. Well, I wasn't sure, because initially it's the way it read. Even though it's in the daily quest, which actually, you know, does make a lot of sense. Initially, the way it read is it seemed like, at least to me, that you wouldn't get an opportunity to pull on it unless, or say pull on it. No, you wouldn't get an opportunity to run it if you basically had already used those units at all. So the fact that we get that kind of reset is really nice. All right, go down. This is where you fall down. There we go. So, yeah, basically on the daily now, I'm going to have to run this. And tonight, I actually need to... I need to do some unit upgrades. So we'll do some summons tonight, some ticket summons. I'll record those. I'm not sure where or how, but we'll see if we can work those into the video. There we go. Oh, we need to do some raids tonight. I have not been doing my raids. I'll be completely honest. I totally even forgot at this point. So yeah, we will have to do some raids tonight. That is 100% going to be a thing. And we're coming up on, kids are out of school again for the next week, so it's going to be a weird week. So basically my goal tonight is to just record a bunch of shit. I want to do the Growth Quest 2. I want to do some raids. Kind of even wouldn't even mind doing a couple of extra summons. I don't know. I don't have enough to get all the way to pity though, so I don't know if it's worthwhile. There we go. Battle Arena reset. Get your bits for... Yep. Oh, man, I forgot to mention that in the video. I completely forgot to mention that. Ow. This motherfucker. Oh, shit. And now everything is on fire because he's an asshole. Broseph. Alright. I've had just about enough of you, you motherfucker. Dude, what in the absolute fucking dickballs? I hate that opponent. Just absolutely cannot stand. There we go. All right, I'm going to let that auto run for just a second while I correct something over here. There we go. Refresh the chat so I have it up in this upper window. There we go. Ceremony over here getting taken out. Beerus, I've already done that to myself. You're all good. Uh-oh. No! What? Go away! I did not say that. Fuck off. Music. Jesus Christ. Girl, can you just wipe him out, please? Got him. There we go. Boom! Thank you. Yeah, so my goal now, like, is to just max as many units as I can. I think I might start with Otaro just because I really do want him for other events. Let's see, who else do I have max that I think can take this on? But I also need a fire unit because I really want to flex the new bell. Oh yeah, we could do that. And that. Well, she's magic. You know, she'll be alright. We shall make it work. And even though she's not going to get enough of a, I know there's the magic scene card on her, she'll still be okay, I think. Channeling Dustin Hoffman, apparently. Yeah, I'll tell the story in a little bit if you guys want. But yeah, Beerus, you have no idea how close you were. No idea. But yeah, so with the kids off this week, I want to get as many videos done tonight for the next couple of days as possible. Just because during the day I just don't have nearly as much time to record stuff. And normally I'd have time on Monday night, but my wife's going out tomorrow night. So I've got to get a bunch of stuff done. I'm going to be busy. Girl, you are going to get taken out. Can you not just stand in the path of, like, maximum resistance? That would be the best, I dare say. Like, don't get me wrong. This unit's okay. But holy crap, the auto system is just so bad at being decent. Let me take out these little guys and build myself up to a super. There we go. Yeah, you do your thing there, Chief. Boom. Broken. Alright, let's go up here. Go home and be a family man. Yeah. Ah, fuck! You incorrigible asshole. Mother of fuckers. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Well, that sucked. That absolutely sucked. What a load of shit, man. That's why I want to love this game. I want to so bad. But the auto system literally just does everything it can to make running these nigh impossible. It's like the auto system can grasp defeat from the jaws of just absolute victory. And I don't understand why. Like, that's not hard. It's not hard to like, okay, well, we're in this area of influence. Just program the freaking AI to circle out of the freaking death trap. Thank you. There we go. Hey. Boom. There we go. And got him. Dub the auto record. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Get him. Brag. Finally decided to give up on this game. I poured all my seals to every band of the show. Yeah. Yeah, man, I hate to say it, but there's a lot of people that are just hitting their breaking point with it. You know, I'll be honest with you, short of what Bob donated last week, I'm just kind of like, I don't want to spend money on the game. I just don't see my a return on my investment like I did with Danmemo, right? Because at least there, number one, you get units, right? Like, you're guaranteed units. And it was one thing when this game was like, okay, you only needed one unit. But now you have to have dupes. Like, if you don't have the unit maxed out, the unit's not really that worthwhile. So, like, my one argument against the whole, like, atrocious-ass pity system is now gone. Get him. Ow! You fuck. You unbelievable bastard. Oh, get out! Ah, it was me fucking up. I had no one to blame but myself for that one. Got him. Them adding a borderline whale 1 daily and it taking the other 7 gigs of my phone. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I get it, man. I understand. That's what I'm worried about, man. Between, like, with all the people that are just, you know, giving up and quitting and all that, it doesn't bode well at all. Ryu is good at A1 for now. Good enough. But, like, most of the non-time limited units, you kind of have to have them maxed, really. Like, I will argue, I think they fixed a lot of it with Ryu, but, like, with Bell, when he first dropped the anniversary Bell, it was like, really, you need him A3 to be any good at all. I mean, Beers, I'm not quitting either, but I am definitely calming down my spending. I am not going nearly as hard in this game as I used to. Well, I'll tell you what. I have 13k Sealess. Let's see. I do want to go back in the banner. So do I have some quickie? Let me see something here. But I've got to do some tickets too, and I just need to double check and make sure that we have all of our tickets out. So Oops. All right. So if I can get 700 more C-list, which shouldn't be that hard. Still appreciate the danmachi content though. Oh, you're all good, man. So I was supposed to start the light novel reviews this weekend. But I found out that I don't own the DVDs. I thought I did. I thought I had season 1. Apparently, I don't have season 1. I have season 2, 3, and then I've got the movie. So I need to go get season 1. And funny enough, I actually think it's on High Dive, but I haven't checked. I need to go check. Put up a Fallout 76 for years and years. Yeah. I was in it, so I never got into the Fallout series. 76 was going to be my entry level, and I got warned like about a week out, like, don't buy it. And I kind of can't disagree with their assessment there. There are tickets in the exchange again? Yep. Let's see. Battle Arena. So we need the lead stuff real quick. So snag all that out. Also, I did make Legend last time. I got all the way up to Legend class again, which was very nice. I literally hit that like early this morning before the thing ended. Which is hilarious because I've completely forgot today was the end of it. I was just randomly like farting around with the new units and farting around with team shit, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, so it just closed. Noise. Found a decent game to play, and I get paid to play it. Oh, nice. My wife's doing some of that stuff, where she makes like $250 a month or so just playing like random gacha games, which is totally counterintuitive, but whatever. I get it. You know, at the end of the day, I do kind of get it, because if it's a gacha game that wants to be like, hey, we have 17 million players, you pay 1 million players to play it, people go in and see that it's popular, it's getting downloaded, yeah, sure. You know, so what if they have to pay out a little bit of money? If the whales are bringing in cash flow, then fuck yeah. I gets it. Okay. So, I still need a little bit of C-list. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I bet you we can get some C-list from the raids. Let's see how... Let's see. Who wants to run a raid? They fixed the game, then turned it into a chore with dailies that could take up to 3 hours to do. What do you mean? Oh, you mean Fallout? Yeah, I won't lie. That would have irritated me though. Like legitimately, the what they wanted for the game, and then to open it up and a lot of the stuff that was glitchy, apparently. Well, I say that I defended Cyberpunk when it first came out, because I played it on PC and I had like almost no issues whatsoever. The issues I had with my PC version were that my GPU couldn't keep up, where my CPU couldn't keep up with it at the time. GPU was actually pretty good. The CPU, because the open world aspect of it was not up to snuff. So with the upgraded system, everything was fine. But that was just a hardware limitation. So when people started having those problems on like the PS4, it's like they never should have launched that game on PS4. Bob, what it is, man? Bob, you want to run some raids? Because I desperately need to run some raids. I am at 1,500 points for the 3 raids we ran last week. And we've got about, what, 10 or so days left? Got ruined by the addition of Battle Pass. I could see that. 100% could see that. So let's see. I get the C-list I need at the end of this run. And another 1,000 at 3,000. Let's see. I need to get to 10K. She don't have to rush it tonight. Bob, I'm asking, do you need raids? Battle passes ruin every game. I don't know about that, but it can be a chore and very annoying. That was my question, Bob. Do you need raids? All right, you know what? I'll just open up a room. Here you guys go. Raids. If anybody wants to jump in, code will be on screen. You could just auto the dailies in 5 minutes, but the battle passes on console games are atrocious. Yeah. Yeah, I like the fact that we can just auto run the dailies like in no time. Now, with the Growth Quest edition, I need to work that into my daily repertoire, but it really isn't going to add that much to it. The only downside to that is I would just need to set up a bunch more teams, but it's not going to be that big of a deal. But one of my goals tonight is to max out a couple more units, at least one, if not two more units, probably starting with Otarl and maybe moving from there. Haven't touched Growth Quest at all? You need to. You absolutely need to. You really must. But because my goal, I want to hit Growth Quest every single day as often as I can. So basically program a bunch of teams that I can use to go in there and just grind that beast out. The downside is you need some pretty good units in order to auto-run it. And that's kind of the problem I've got right now. It wouldn't let me play it. I found out why later. I haven't done it. Wait, what do you mean? What haven't you done? What is my Hedon at? A0. Do you want me to change him out? I can change him out. I could put Ryu on there. A0 and level 80. I could put Ryu on there. I don't remember why we didn't. I don't know if maybe I was just too lazy to do it or what. But I could put Ryu on there. It's not a big deal. Oh, so why does it keep saying Ryu's level 80? I swear she's level 90. I need to go check her after this run, but it says she's level 80, and I swear she's level 90. But I'm wondering if I did the limit break and then didn't actually limit break her. Should I run Bell with her? Let's see. Okay, so no repeating of characters means like I just beat it with Harmonia and Hermes. I can't rerun that whoever was Harmonia and one other. I can't rerun it with that combo, so I have to find a different unit to rerun it with. On the daily reset, you can run it again. I think I covered it in today's video. If I didn't, I'll do another version of it. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll run it with Bell. Why the fuck not? They didn't explain Growth Quest well. Imagine, yeah. No, they really didn't. I've had to do some trial and error with it myself. It really was very poorly explained in the in the literature. Could do that for the critical rate increase. And we'll do that. Special move cooldown. Yeah, that'll work. What do I need to run it? Because those rewards for the number one, you get the rewards so you can increase the growth stats on your units. Yeah, but in like PvP, it's gonna become really important soon. It's gonna make all the difference in the world in Arena before long. All right, guys. Code in the chat. Here we go. I'll drop it in the chat. I mean, it increases stats, but that's going to be... A unit with stat increases versus a unit without stat increases is going to become an issue, or is going to become a game changer before long. To level the SSR to level 70, they're still at level 60. Oh, dude, don't level up the SSRs, man. Stick to the URs. We get enough tickets. There's no reason to go further than that. So, for me, I just want to get a few units to the point at which I can auto-run them and then let it go. Harmonia has auto-runned it very simply. My problem is Eyes was not going to do it. Eyes is a little too squishy for it. So, like, either combine her with, like, a healer or something, maybe. I want to try it with Gareth. I want to see if he might be too slow, but we'll see. Yeah, I did an SSR run, and it was atrocious. But I wouldn't level SSRs up to level 80 just to do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth the resources. Maybe like, you know, by second anniversary we might be at that point, but right now, no. You need those resources for other units. All right, we need 2 more for the raid. Somebody jump in. Yeah. Oh, trust me, I tried. I don't know if I actually uploaded the attempt or not. I don't think I uploaded the attempt. I think I canned that video. But the yeah, the SSRs and the raids is just not worth it. Number one, it's really hard to get them up to the power limit. If you do get them there, they're just so underwhelming. I tried doing... Who was that I tried? I tried running one of them with the new bell, and it was just really bad. No, you can use SSRs. I've run it. If you want, I could show you. It's possible. It's just not a wise idea. Yeah, you can start. I did it. I've done it. Unless they updated it recently, like within the past 48 hours. But yeah, you can start it with an SSR. Wouldn't let me press play. Are you sure that SSR was maxed out? Because it has to be MLB. So both the adventure and the assist have to be MLB. Now, the other caveat to that is if that assist has already beaten it, that assist can't be used again. So it still won't let you go in. But I tried it. Who did I try it with? I tried it with... God, I can't remember now. I tried it with somebody and Bell. And you could go in, but you get raffle stomped quick. Not by choice. Yeah. During Danmemo, I learned very quickly that I just don't have time to do the guild leader stuff, so I just leave it to Bob. Spectre was doing it for me in Danmemo, and Bob's doing it here now. I just found out. Just found out what? Here. Beer is Bale, come join the dark side. Oh, shit. We got 1 minute left. Guys, we need 2 more people. Jump in. Board 6 is locked. What do you mean board 6 is locked? Board 6 for what? I'm confused. We got about 60 seconds, so we need 2 more. Come on, guys. Jump in. Board 6 is locked by the test of strength. Wait, what? Dude, don't tell me that. Bro, am I going to have to go, like, run a bunch of units to try to beat test of strength without the new Ryu? I'll do it. It'll be nasty, but I'll do it. Any tips for boss battle very hard? Which boss battle? All right, we got about 40 seconds, and I guess no more people are coming in. I want my 700 C list, though. Come on, yo. Go break your other hand. Fuck you, Kiram. Oh. 20 seconds, come on. The latest reward needs to complete the test of strength. We'll look at that in a minute. 2, 1. Boo! We fell out. All right, I'll recreate the room here in a second, guys. What do you mean board 6 is locked behind? Which board 6? Are we talking? Hold on. Because shamefully, I completely forgot to do my video on the missions. Are you talking about this final board here on the missions? I'll tell you what. Here's what we'll do. I'll do my board 2. Those of you that want to run the raid, I'm gonna record my video on this real quick, and then I guess we could do like 3 or 4 of these boards tonight and get these out. You could not pay me to play. You could do it with 3, probably. I've heard she could solo this mess. Still on board 1 because of MSS. All right. Let's record this real quick, and then we'll go do raids. So if you want to do raids, get your teams up, get them ready. After I record this real fast, we'll jump in and do that. So I'll try to make this a quickie. What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back with another DanChro video, and I apologize. We're really late getting to this, but the 1.5 anniversary missions, once again, guys, if you want to get to these and you haven't been seeing them, if you're on your main page here, and you still got the old missions up here like I do because I'm lazy and I haven't finished them yet, hit this little down carrot, and any other missions that are available will pop up there, including these 1.5 anniversary missions. So let's jump through this real quick, because this board probably should already be done for the vast majority of us out there. But for the first opponent here, or for the first thing on this board, defeat a total of 50 enemies. Now, the way I did that, and I'm sure the way most people are probably going to achieve that, is in the current event. I have been farming the heck out of this to do the box scotch. In fact, I've got another, 200,000 points right there that we could spend in a little bit. But just by doing the EX missions here, skipping them a bunch of times, there I've got 8 of these, and I've just been chilling. Basically, what I do is every single day I come in here, I run the very hard story quests. Some days I even run the hard ones, but that's a big stamina draw. But either way, every single one of these boards, I'll run the very hards, and we'll crush these events, and then you'll be able to just basically do a bunch of the boss battles and just, max those out real quick. It will not take long for you to amass 50 enemy wins, even if you start today. In fact, you could probably do it same day. Next one up is Magic Stone Scramble. Play 1 time. Guys, right now you've got to be doing Magic Stone Scramble. You really do. The lead materials are in here for the free-to-play lead unit. The rewards are actually really sweet this time. You do need to be running Magic Stone Scramble at least once, if not, several times a day. It's just really imperative. Next, clearing a quest 20 times. Once again, if you're doing your quests, like I said, your story quests, you'll annihilate that in no time. 3 upgrade quests. Now, your upgrade quests and your daily quests and all that, those are pretty easy. You should be doing those every day anyway. Come down here to daily quests. Upgrade quests are this middle tab now, and that's these events right here. So just come in here. Since it is on the Monday quests currently, I just go over here to very hard. And since we get 3 runs, I just skip each one of these every single day. Unfortunately, I've already done it, but it's real quick, real simple, not very hard at all. Let's keep going here. Challenge Battle Arena 10 times. And once again, you should be doing this multiple times a day anyway. But come up here. I have 1 ticket available, so we can run one real quickly here. And I have 5 times match on, but obviously I don't have 5 tickets. Here's the big caveat behind this, guys. 5 times match is just 5 times rewards for burning 5 of your battle pass tickets. However, it is not going to count for 5 runs. It's just 5 times rewards for 5 of your entry tickets. So right now where I only need 1, I only have 1 ticket anyway, I can run it 1 time. If I did do the 5 times, it would still only count for 1 in the missions. So do not get that twisted. You can't just run this twice with 5 times on and have it count. You still have to run it 10 times. Now, in total fairness, we do get enough of those tickets. You could probably do that anyway and just, do it 5, 10 times, whatever, with the 5 times missions on. In fact, I probably should have done it there because that was a slaughter. But, just be aware that the 5 times is only for rewards. It does not count for how many times you've run the event. So right now, I've only run it once. Even if I did it with the 5 times rewards, it would still only be once. That is something I think people are just kind of misunderstanding. But, yeah. Also, draw 10 times from any gacha. If you have not done your summons on the current gacha, I don't know what to tell you. You really should have already done it. But otherwise, just burn some tickets in the base gacha, and you'll be fine. Finally, purchase 3 items from the shop recommended tab. And I want to remind you guys, right now, if you go in here and you go to the recommended tab, go to packs, go to recommended. Where is it? There it is, recommended. Obviously, right now, we've got the weekly pack up for grabs. That's 10 free or 100 free Sealess. We have the daily pack for 10 free Sealess. And if you go down, there's these lottery boxes that are free every single day as well. They're easy to miss, so do not forget that they are there. You need to be grabbing those every single day as well. So basically, you'll have 3 a day, or on like the first Monday of the week, where I'm recording this, you'll have 4. So once again, that is super easy. Purchase 3 times from the shop's recommended tab. Those are free, and they still count as purchases. So go grab those. That is mega important. Finally, use 500 stamina and clear the Unwilling Storyteller boss on Battle Normal and clear the Unwilling Storyteller Story Episode 9. So 500 stamina is going to be really easy because you should get that naturally when you're farming everything. But as far as clearing the Storyteller 9, just make sure you come over here to the story quest and just complete all the stories. You don't even have to watch them. You just hit view and go in and skip. So I'm going to do that real quick here. If I hit view, just say you're in a hurry. You want to finish these real fast and you're in a hurry. Hit this little kind of carrot up at the top and you'll get a skip button here. Hit that skip button. You're in, you're out, you're on your way. You could always watch it later on down the road or, binge them later on when you have some time. But at least then you've got everything done. Those are the missions, so get those done. Super easy. And here, there's 300 Sealess up for grabs. And there was, 3,000 Sealess, I want to say, in board number 1. Now, we've had this issue before. If you do the bulk receive, grab all the rewards, and you have not, for whatever reason, moved on to board number 3, remember, you have to click up here and accept your ticket. You got to have those tickets. We'll cover here shortly what those tickets do, but just as a real quick refresher on that, go to the exchange down here, and the tickets essentially are for all of these things. So a bunch of these scene cards, if you did not farm those, you'll be able to get them there. So there's 2 different boards with these scene cards. Also, if you have all these scene cards, remember each one of these scene cards can be turned into rainbow keys up here in the exchange. So go to inventory, go to trying to remember where it is. Oh, you know what it is? It's here in the upgrade. Go to scene cards, and you can click convert, and then any of the, this scene card right here that I've got multiple times now, I could just hit convert and convert that into more keys. So any scene cards that you already have, yep, AUR scene card is included. Come on, click that. Boom. Boom. Thank you. Only took 4 times trying to click it. And there we go. So it's I think it's 3 keys per UR scene card or something like that. So, really easy, really straightforward. Make sure you're jumping on that, guys, and make sure you're taking advantage of everything out there. But, for now, like, share, comment, all the good stuff. We'll be back with board 3 coming up shortly. All right, let me save that real quick, guys, and we will... Actually, you know, I can do that while the raid's going. Oh, Beerus, you're taking off? Later, Beerus. Have a good one, Beerus. Appreciate you dropping in, my guy. There we go. All right, a new room. We'll create a room. You're all good. I know. Man, it's that time of night. I get it. You do it at the same time every week. I understand. I am not offended. So, fragment 1 of the Wisdom and 3 scene card tickets will be locked unless you complete the test of strength. I'll have to go look at that. So you're saying it's board 6 of the missions? I haven't even looked at them. I was going to run those over the weekend, and I just totally forgot. Yeah. Also, Beerus, I apologize. Yeah, it ran a little longer than I anticipated, but it's kind of one of those, if I go over 4 minutes, I really need to go to the 8-minute mark anyway. So I do kind of milk it a little bit. I hate to admit, but it is true. So if I can't get it done in under 4 minutes, I need to go all the way to the 8-minute mark. That's just all it is. All right, room ID code. We need some peoples to run this. Let's go. All right, I'll look at the last board. I'm sure we could probably do board 3 and board 4 and board 5 like in no time at all. So I'll just record all those out tonight and schedule them up during the week. That'll help me too because, like I said, will be indisposed most of the week. Beerus, you all good, man. You all good. Though I'm sure he's probably already gone by now. Okay, I'm running low on space in that drive, so I will need to clear up some space. But we'll get to that here shortly. Also, I'm curious how my other video's doing. Could be better, could be worse. All right. Yeah, Katie, I'll mess with it here in a little bit. I need to get some of these out because I've got a lot of things I want to get done tonight, and it gonna take some time. But we'll mess with it. Where'd Bob go? Let me DM Bob here. There. Maybe you'll pay attention to that. SSR, Gareth, Bet, and Welf can do growth 1. Really? I think Welf was the one I tried to run it with. I had a problem with him. Okay. I will take that under advisement, and we'll mess with that a little bit tonight. Because honestly, people need to be doing that. Now, I doubt they can auto-run it, but you're saying they can. Now, the other question here is, where are you at on their ability board? Because I don't know if they need to be on ability board 2 to even be in that realm. But that would be helpful for a lot of people out there. Free-to-play people, new people, that would help out a lot of folks. Where the fuck did Bob go? Make sure to use the 50% scene card. My music skipped. Hold up. Wait a minute. Huh, weird. Which 50% scene card are you talking about? Oh, shit. Ryu's still level 80. I need to go look. I thought I have her up to level 90. I keep forgetting to do that. The greater than 50% scene. What do you mean the greater than 50% scene cards? I don't quite understand what you mean by that. The new event cards for Artemis. Okay. There's Bob. All right, we could probably run it with this group. Does anybody else want to jump in? Oh, you mean the less than 50%? Oh, you mean when your health goes below 50%? Fair enough. My coffee's cold, and I'm unhappy about that. It's already cold as shit down here, too. I want to go nuke it. But I will wait. All right, anybody else want to jump in, or do we run this as a, do we run this just the three of us? I'm pretty sure we can handle this, the three of us. What y'all want to do? God, my fucking hand is itching again. That's the worst. Like, it's the worst because I'm so tempted to take this off and scratch it. I did that earlier, and my fucking hand hurt like hell getting it on and off. So I don't want to take it off, but my hand itches like crazy. I don't know. Anybody ever had, like, have you ever broken a limb and then, like, had the hard cast and had it itch underneath? It just drives you nuts for, like, hours till that itch finally, like, just numbs itself away. But here, I think it's almost worse because, like, I know I can take this off and scratch it, but I also know I shouldn't. Like, but I totally could. Like, it's just Velcro, man. Like, gotta be an adult. All right, guys, what's the plan? We running this just the three of us? Oh, there's Diesel. All right, let's do this. Blackout, make sure you're ready up. Doubt anyone noticed, but I think they screwed with some of the story mode battles. They take 90% less damage since the latest patch. What? Is that a thing? Are you talking about for the raid, or are you talking about in the actual game mode? Let's do this! In the story game mode? Well, he's just really hard in the story game mode. Like, he's genuinely is a difficult opponent. Speaking of which, we do need to, since we have a new electric unit, I need to go 100% those. That'll be an easy 500 sealess right there, too. Ow. Come on. Come on, sucker. Hold on. All kinds of fucked up here. I've apparently messed up my whole repertoire now. There we go. We'll heal everybody real quick. Do that. Do that and that. And that. And that. There we go. Wreck his ass out. Here we are. Here we are. I beat it before with weaker units, but even the new Fire Artemis is hitting for about 10% of expected. Really? SD, what it is, man? We can go mess with him. Also, I need to go look at my my unit real quick. Yeah, I did fuck all for damage that time because I kept screwing up my rotations. Yeah, I haven't noticed, but I haven't really run it very frequently, so here, let me do a quick upgrade here and then we'll run another one of those. So she is level 90. Maybe it's her I was looking at? I don't know. Man, that's hard to tell. Was your last raid pass? Mother... It's all good. Anybody else need raids? Anybody else? Let's go. Oh, by the way, SD. Gotcha, fam. No.
How much have you ever lost on a game of cornhole?
11.2 mil? Nice. Didn't expect most people are regularly doing those missions. Was just trying to get the last few seal out of my story mode on my free-to-play account. Fair enough. Are you talking about the actual, like... Hold on. These right here? Because I hate to admit, I haven't done these either myself. I haven't completed them just because I didn't have the purple team for it. If you're talking about these, they've just always been really difficult. All right, let me see something here. Where's my all-purple team? There it is. Screw it. Let's give it a shot. See what happens here. Have you done the growth quests with the SSRs? I started to. I see that I think it was Diesel posted a couple of units that can work for it, and I'll have to go mess with them, and we can try them too in here in a minute. But this will be some quickie sealers. I was gonna say easy, but I don't think it's gonna be easy after all. Boom. Boom. Oof. Hey. Oop, get out of there, girl. Get him! Boom. When I had a decent team in my first account, they were tough but doable. Now they just seem impossible. I had to do mine with the anniversary team. First anniversary team, I should say. In order to do it the first time. But I've not done it with the purple team only because the purple teams have been really underwhelming. But I don't know if they've changed it. They've always kind of been pretty... Oh, fucking difficult. I should have swapped back into Bet. That's okay. Losing him, I think, makes this impossible. Let's try it again. Level 80, A2, Aisha hitting for 1.2 or 120 base, about 27k, so even in the latest version. Wait, what? Let's try it again. Yeah, I've never gotten anywhere near decent numbers out of these units. It's always been fairly atrocious. Get him, girl. Get him! Beat all very hard story with new Artemis A1. Well, so yeah, in this one you have to do it with an all-electric team to get all the seedless rewards, and that's kind of been my problem, is I've just never had an all-electric team that's been capable of it. All these electric teams just seem to fall apart at the seams. Get wrecked, son. There we go. Oof. Get him. Ah. Get out of there. All right. Come on. Can we please take this mug down? Oh. He is just incredibly annoying with those attacks. Oh, get out of there. Ah. Spent so much time just running around trying to dodge all of his bullshit. There we go. He's broken now. Just stay on the inner, outside, and spam. Yeah, I got taken out doing that earlier. Let's not say we did. Let's get out of that line of fire there. Oh, and there's now a little something going on there. Hey, King, what is Omni helped you troubleshoot your 3D printer? Nice. I need to get a new 3D printer, man. My 3D printer is fucking ancient. I was actually looking at it the other day, and I'm like, it is just not up to snuff for any of the stuff that I'd want to do nowadays. But in fairness, it's also fucking ancient. Which printer do you have? Oh, shit. Oh, get out of there. Ugh, Artemis. Artemis! Girl! Brah! That is fucking rude, man. Abso-fucking-lutely rude, man. Just ruder than the rudiest rude times infinity. Don't fucking approach his ass. Yeah, there's no way this bullshit is happening. Dude, why did you just take a pot shot at the fucking floor? He's like, hear me out. There's something over there that I'm interested in. It was a stringy mess. Now I can't even see my, at least, starting. Wait, what? Oh, Ender 3? Yeah, a lot of people have been raving about that one. Yeah, Omni's been getting really good at that stuff. Like, the costume stuff that he's been making has been really impressive. Legitimately. Oh, I should show you the Pokeball stuff that I ordered off the TikTok shop. There's a guy I follow now on TikTok that does that shit. And I'm going to start selling stuff on my TikTok shop. Well, basically reselling it for him. But it's legitimately impressive. It's actually pretty cool. I'll take a picture and I'll send it to you later. Yeah, I think for the next printer I'm going to go resin though. Like the Ender 3 is supposed to be really, really, really good, and I've seen some really high quality prints out of it. But I really, really want a resin printer for the next one, I think. Oh God, get out of there, girl. Oh, shit. You fixed my issue in 2 sentences? How the hell did he fix your issue in 2 sentences? You know, once again, credit given to him, though, because he's been doing so much with it and he's done so much troubleshooting. I'm sure it's an issue he's seen 1,000 times at this point. Was it one of those, like, really common mistakes? No, I mean, no shame in that. I'm just not judging. I'm just asking, I guess. I don't know. You bastard! You dirty motherfucker. This absolute piece of fucking dick shit. Uh-oh. Let's say that was going to end so poorly. Once again, taking a pot shot at the fucking stalagmites on the wall. Didn't know the common mistakes. I mean, that's the thing, man. You're starting out. There's a shocking amount of, like, entry-level stuff that you need to know that a lot of people miss. And that's why the hobby is one of those things that's, like, a lot of people try to get into it, but not a lot of people are, like, successful at it. Because you do have to know some of, like, the ins and outs of how these things work. I'd say probably for the vast majority of people that get into 3D printing, maybe 10% or so are actually successful at it. Yes, I would like to do some more raids. I was going to finish these up to get some Sealess, though. Okay. I appreciate that he's just over here like, hey, I'm going to just step into the fucking red zone. Don't mind me. I'm just I have no need to do it. I'm just going to do it because of reasons. Alright. There's no way. I'll just let him finish off bet. That's fine. He'll take him out with this hit. Or, yeah, there we go. Boom. Y'all know what I'm doing wrong. I could barely fucking touch this guy. Maybe they did buff him. I don't know. It's completely plausible. I mean, with that one move he has that can just one-shot a unit, if you don't break that fucking that shield, he's just going to absolutely decimate you. And it's just really horrible. Ow. Well, that move where he just pisses on you right there, that's not helping either. Where he's like, make it rain, motherfucker. And you're like, oh, okay, I'll run over here. It's following you. And I'm like, how the fuck do you get away from this? You don't, you bitch. It's like, fucking thanks, man. Jesus Christ. There's a reason I gave up on this bullshit. No, it does not seem right. It seems horribly slanted. Aggravatingly so. Shouldn't be quite so hard to break the shield and then do something like 20% of the damage. Yeah. No, it does feel like they've done so. Well, I'll be honest with you. Ever since I've even been attempting it, it's felt like that. But yeah, it's just unnecessarily difficult. Seraph, what it is, man? How you doing? All right, we'll snag all this. Wrong screen. We want to go down here. And let's sort by CP rank. So let's see. Let's see if we can oh god, I got a bunch of these. Well shit. Upgrade Hermes. Yeah, I'll give you that. It feels really atrocious to even attempt it. Like, it's just no reward right now. Like, sure, you get 1,000 Sealess from doing the whole damn thing, But, like, the struggle just makes it feel, like, completely worthless. Ryu got a badass... Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I saw that. Have you seen her scale figure? I've ordered her scale figure, and I don't do scale figures. But with, like, where the pop-up parade is at right now, price-wise, there's just no reason not to, because the scale figure and the pop-up parade are, like, the same price at the moment. So I fuck it. I'll just do the scale figure. And let's filter this down by rank. There we go. Artemis is at 10, so we'll take her up to 20.
Wix, one platform.
What?
Any website.
Go away. Shoo. Thank you. There we are. Probably have to take a lot of units up to level 25 now. Let's see. So Artemis is level 25. Ignored it for over a month and tried the last couple days and been like, yeah. I won't lie, like the few times I've attempted it, it hasn't felt much different. But yeah, it is annoying. Zero parts of me are going to disagree with you on that one. It is absolutely annoying. All right, let me farm a little bit of Silas out here real quick, and we'll run. I wonder if Freebell would be good in Growth Quest. Well, it depends on who he's running it with, but yeah, he should be really good at it. We'll do some Growth Quests in a bit. There we are. Oh, since it is midnight, how many people would like to hear, if you guys weren't here last night, how many people wanted to hear the story about the how I broke my fucking goddamn hand? Because it is, I think it's humorous. I think it's rather funny, personally. Who's the next closest? So Otaro's really close to 25. Let's see if we can get him up there. Giftses. There we go. The new free-to-play Bell is great. He is. Yeah, Sarah, if you weren't there last night. Bring me hand once, sure, tell us how it happened. Okay. So I will preface this by asking how many people were like old enough to properly remember the 90s? How many people like actually like not just like, oh, I was born in 99, like fucking some of you assholes out there with an Ender 3. But like how many people like actually just legitimately remember the 90s? Like, oh, it's not bad right there. And if you remember the 90s, how many people remember like the rash of like monkey movies? Like, you know, those movies in the 90s where like randomly you had like a protagonist that was a monkey for no fucking reason whatsoever. Painfully so. Exactly. I know you remember that shit. Now, some of you that know me immediately know exactly what I'm talking about. I barely remember last night. Shut up, Bob. Shut the fuck up. So in the 90s, the late 90s, there was a movie called Dunstan Checks In. And it was a terrible film. This movie, and I'm not exaggerating, this movie has a 17% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's how bad it is. It's fucking terrible. And it's got a surprisingly like stacked cast. And because of that, it's one of those movies that like kind of has a cult following. Like some people really like this movie for all of its faults. No. We're not talking about like Planet of the Apes, Congo. No. I'm talking about the ones that were like comedies where randomly you just have a fucking monkey just... In this case, it was like a monkey and a kid. Like, if you haven't seen Dunstan Checks In, it's literally like... Take like the plot from like Matilda, where they're like living in a high rise in New York. They're living in a really nice hotel in New York. Combine it with like some of the random shenanigans from Home Alone, and then a fucking monkey for no goddamned reason. Yes, Sissy Boy knows exactly what I'm talking about. That. So in my household, this is a meme. This is a legit... About... God, I just don't remember what year it came out. Well, I got to figure out what year it came out now. I got to look this up real quick. God, I want to say it was like 10 years ago. So February 6th. God damn, 2012. Shit, 13 years ago, almost to the day. These guys dropped a video, a song technically, on YouTube, set to the tune of Jungle Boogie, called Dunstan Checks In. And for me, that was an instant hit. I'm like, this is my jam. I'm all about this life. I'm also an idiot. I love Stargate and Sliders. But we're going... Oh, Quantum Leap was great. I never watched the reboot, but I love the original. Anyway, neither here nor there. So this movie... The song became a meme. And for me, like, the song was just, like, a means to troll my friends. So when we would go to, like to kind of explain how this works, we would go to a nice restaurant. Now, I got a buddy he's tall. He's a big guy. Like, big in well, he's much smaller now, but he was, like, 6 foot something. Like, let's say 6'2", 6'4", somewhere in that range. Triple XL, like, big, tall guy, right? Like, just a genuine behemoth of a human being. And we go to a Longhorn. Now this comes full circle. Went to a Longhorn Steakhouse on a Saturday night one time, and we go to the lady at check-in, and she's like, "Can I get a name?" And before anybody could speak up, or can I get a name for check-in? And I'm like, Dunstan. And this motherfucker turns around. You guys have heard us talk about Chaos. Vic and I have talked about Chaos a lot, especially if you watch the podcast. Chaos turns around and is like, no, fuck this, I'm out. And, like, throws his hands in the air and walks out the door. Because he knew goddamn well where that shit was going, right? So Dunstan Checks In is like a meme for us. It is like the greatest meme. Some people love it. Some people hate it. But holy shit, it's a fucking thing, right? So we listened to that song on repeat. It became a meme. It became the whole thing. If I'm going to a restaurant, it happens. I check in. Dunstan Checks In. Bam. So last Sunday, we went out to dinner. And we go to like the local fucking Cracker Barrel. Doesn't matter. And the lady asked me, can I get a name for check-in? And my wife looks at me. She says, don't you fucking dare. And I'm like, Dunstan. Now, I'm dying laughing. My wife's got her head like in her hands. She's like, nobody gets that reference anymore. Nobody understands that reference. So naturally, after dinner, we go home. I've got to show my kids the fucking trailer for Dunstan Checks In. Turns out, I have the movie. I own that shit on DVD. Because for a while, once again, that was the meme. So My kids are loving it. The fucking monkey is a hit in the house. So naturally, what do I start doing? I start walking around the house like a fucking monkey from time to time. So I'll just like, for the better part of the week, I'll walk into the room. Like doing that fucking bullshit. She does in the movie, right? Some of you can already tell how this is going to go down. So Thursday, I'm getting ready to leave the house, right? I got to go pick up the kids from school. And I'm coming down the stairs. This is so fucking dumb. I'm coming down the goddamn stairs. And I'm trying to troll my wife. Like, my wife's coming around the corner. I'm coming down the stairs. And I've got my hands like... I am literally Dunstoning down the stairs. Like, crouched legs, hands above head. I'm doing this number, right? And I get down the stairs, and I just start swinging my hands around like an asshole. I take my hand, I swing that motherfucker. Now, Tyree got it. But it's not the front part of the door, right? Yeah, go look at a door frame. That back part of the door frame. The sharpest, most, obscene, unlikely part of the door frame. But it's also the most sturdy part of the door frame. It's not the front where it's kind of rounded and shit like that. It's the back of the door frame where it's like a hard edge. Now, most door frames are made out of wood. Mine are made out of some kind of fucking alloy of unobtainium. I swing my hand and catch that little bone that connects your middle finger to your wrist, the metacarpal. I catch that motherfucker right on the backside. That little piece that hangs out 3/8 of an inch. I catch it right on the hard-ass edge. And I'm talking full goddamn swing, right? And it was enough that when I hit that sucker, it made a thump. And I immediately... Now, I've got a pretty good threshold of pain. I go down on my knees. And my wife was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I think so." So it takes a few minutes. Like, I am in pain, right? Like, it takes a minute to get up off my knees. And I go put an ice pack in my hand, and I go pick up the kids, and I come home. And by the time I get home, my hand is twice the fucking size it normally is. And I'm just like, I did not just break my goddamn hand. Walking down the stairs like an orangutan. And she's like, "Well, you done fucked up." And I was like, "Yeah." "Oh, yeah, no, of course she did. Of course she did." So, the best part of this whole story, at least in my opinion, I've got to go to the doctor the next day. Because I was like, I'll just let it sit. I'll see, is it still swollen the next day? I wake up Friday morning, and my hand is bigger than it has been. Oh, I learned fuck all. I learned nothing. You see me still doing it, right? I learned shit. So I go Friday morning, I go to the doctor. Now, I want to preface this. My doctor is like in her younger 20s. She is good. Yeah, no, fuck. I've told y'all, if my wife ever divorces me, she's going to take half of my shit right down the center with a chainsaw. That's just how she works. So, I got to go to the doctor. My doctor's very young. My doctor wasn't even alive in the 90s. And so now I have to explain to her what I was doing. And my doctor... I have to explain to her the movie. I have to explain to her the reference. I have to play the song. And I've got to, explain, what I was doing. Is she just... Head and hands is just like, "You're going to be in here a lot, aren't you?" Not if I can fucking help it. But apparently, I have no control over myself. But God damn it, I still dunsted down those stairs with my hand all fucked up. Now, she did say that the x-rays don't look like it's actually broken, but she said keep it in a splint. Don't fuck with it too much. Keep it secure. It's hard to tell because of the swelling, because my hand was my hand looked... If Omni was here, he could tell you. I sent a picture of me flicking Omni off. Because the funny part is, for those of you that haven't been watching Gaming Across America, Goshen, the dude who's our main host on Gaming Across America, he recently broke his leg because he thought he could be Tony Hawk at his age and learned a valuable lesson. So we're all idiots. We're all fucking morons. And so Goshen broke his leg. I broke my hand. And Omni messages me and he's like, I just bought a bunch of bubble wrap and I'm sending it to you guys. And I'm just like, fuck you. So I sent him a picture of me like flicking him off. But my whole, like, it looks like a foot with a really long finger in the middle. It looks atrocious. My hand was huge. And it's gone down considerably. On Friday, my hand was massive. Fucking stupid shit. Dr. Tony, I know, right? Wife's watching you see. Oh, no, she knows. No, she's already asleep. Fuck that. She's not watching my streams. The doctors say no more monkeys jumping. No, but she should have. I 100% would have accepted that. Trying to sleep on a broken hand wrist is a terrible night's sleep. It is. It is. Well, so, like I said, the swelling was so bad they couldn't get a good enough x-ray, but they said they didn't see any sign of an actual fracture. But she's like, based on the, like, how hard it was, like, how swollen my hand was and how hard it was to, like, just get it into the position to get the shots. She's like, come back next week. We'll redo the x-rays. But, yeah, if it's not broken, it's a fucking miracle. And I was like, great. For the record, I've learned fuck all because 9 years ago, I broke my pinky finger. Doing something not around the same level, but equally, if not more dumb. Sounds like a really bad bruise. It's Sunday and it's still swollen. If it's not broken, it's badly fucked up. Some gummies said you won't feel any pain. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Fuck the gummies. I still have my bottle of Patron XO I picked up last month. I just haven't been drinking it. I could drink that and I wouldn't have any problems. Sack time for me. Wild Star, appreciate you dropping in, my guy. Have a great night. Yeah. So, go look up Dunstan Checks In by the Brinkle Brothers. Quality song. Shitty movie, but fucking hilarious meme. If it's just sprained, you've saved yourself a hard cast and several months of rehab. Well, she said if it's a proper break, I'll have to go to the orthopedist. So we're gonna take new ones. But honestly, if it's broken, this is all the more cast I'm gonna have anyway. Because I was with my finger. My finger, we just put it in a splint, and she's like, "Whatever, fucking deal with it." Because at my age, they don't do hard casts anymore, unless it's like really. Fuck you, Willie. Seen that shit. Unless she's like, you just can't control yourself and you can't, like, you know, be reasonable. Which, I mean, all things considered. All things considered. But yeah, like, I don't even think they'd put me in a hard cast, even if it was legitimately broken, because that metacarpal is like, I mean, the only way they would have to do like a cast up to my knuckles, but even with the swelling, that'd be hard. I don't know. I kind of doubt it. A request for Spectre. Speaking of which. You hit up King and see when he wants to send the,
I'm pregnant.
There you go.
You're the father. The baby is... Spiders. Thousands of spiders.
Lost me page. Hold up. Open. This preset's trigger. I need to open up the trigger again. There we go. And no lessons were learned from this. Fuck no. Hey, John, what it is, man? You missed the story. My day, well, okay, today's just been a day. I've been chilling most of the day. But I just told the story of how I broke my hand. Just go back up, and that was my Thursday. Raise you Biggles in Time, a random super obscure 80s sci-fi movie featuring Grand Moff Tarkin. The sad reality is I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about. Sounds super familiar. Dude, I have got obscure ass references on fucking lock, man. You're talking to the owner of a fucking Laserdisc player. I don't just collect like Laserdiscs. I own shit that's only on Laserdisc. Hey, Velvet, what it is, man? Hola! How you doing, my guy? What it is? ¿Cómo está? And I have now exhausted all of the Spanish slash. I think well, you're Portuguese. I've exhausted all of the non-English, non-Japanese languages that I know. When I was in, God, I'm going to date the fuck out of myself with this. I think I was in 7th grade. We asked our Spanish teacher how to say I've fallen and I can't get up. But I don't remember that shit anymore. Never owned one myself, but was always jealous of the LD Criterion movies. Yup. So I own, actually when I bought my Laserdisc player, and I wish I had kept it in good condition, I got a copy of Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. And at the time, Michael Jackson was not a figure to behold. So we did not treat that Laserdisc very well. I did, however, get a copy of Castle in the Sky, which Laputa. I have a copy of that. Japanese copy, no less, on Laserdisc, because Laserdiscs aren't region coded. I have all of Tenchi Universe on Laserdisc. I've got E.T. and a bunch of other movies, because E.T. is my Criterion on Laserdisc. It's the DVDs and all that have all the fucking like re-edits and shit. Got a bottle of Travelers at Costco. Noise. I haven't been to Costco in ages. There's a new bottle shop just opened up near me, and I've been frequenting his spot. Because for the longest, there was no one around. I'd literally have to travel like a half hour. Now I've got a guy that's just like right around the corner. Did you say Betamax? Unfortunately, it's upstairs. It's not down here. But I have the original Star Wars on Betamax. I've got a few things on Beta. Remember Speed Demon, which is the video on the Moonwalker movie? Yes. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have that Laserdisc anymore. We kind of mistreated the Laserdisc, and I kind of regret that. Except that, I mean, we didn't know at the time that he was going to be a fucking, like, he was going to off himself with some fucking pills. I actually remember exactly what I thought of the song because of the new battle arena. Oh! Ha! Yep. I don't know. I've been underwhelmed by the speed units. I'll be honest. Like, it's... Speaking of which, old girl here. I tried out a couple of different speed builds, but I can never get what I wanted out of them. It just was, to me, underwhelming. Man, a bunch of fucking old farts in the chat tonight. Oh, my God. Everyone take an Advil, unless you're drinking like I am. Betamax was 70s, 80s. I mean, Betamax was out like very late 70s. I mean, Betamax and VHS had their whole thing going on in the early 80s. I think it was 84, maybe as late as 86. Like, you know, VHS was finally just like, you know, final nail in the coffin. But Beta was around for a while. William, did I miss your question? Have you checked in as Dunstan at your local watering hole yet? Of course! Of course, my guy. Dude, legitimately, if someone asks for a name, it is Dunstan. It is like, can I get your name, Dunstan? And most people, they don't think twice. It just doesn't mean anything to them. But for like the one or two people that get that reference, for all the old farts like me, they just go, really? Yep. Hollywood still uses beta for all its transfer to VHS until DVD took over. Well, they use Digibeta. Digibeta is a whole other animal. Betamax and Digibeta are two very different things. I actually have some Digibetas upstairs too, but we use that. That was more for stuff I did in film school. It's a totally different format. And arguably, Digibeta is way better than VHS or Betamax, but it's also significantly more expensive. I think when we were buying tapes, God, 20 fucking plus years ago, I want to say each tape was something around $25-$30. I couldn't even imagine what it'd be like today. But everything's on hard drives today. US Coast Guard still using beta into the late 90s? Well, that's surprise. Boom. Here we go. Mario still uses their beta when we started dating. I have a Betamax deck upstairs. I keep it around just for, I mean, the random beta tapes that I've got. But most of my beta tapes, I hate to say, are probably all worn out at this point. I don't keep mine in like, you know, like dust-free environment or any of that shit. I haven't run them very often, but you know, the magnetic media does wear out eventually. It lasts longer than VHS, but not by much. Yeah. Superior tech. No, it's the cheap tech that becomes the standard. That's what happened with VHS. It was cheaper. The pornographers picked up on it, and then they were like, all right, this is just going to be the thing. So, okay. Firewire says hi. Don't even get me started on Firewire. I have a Firewire B, actually, hard drive in the other room. Betamax is to VHS as blank is to DVD. You're talking, well, not DVD. HD DVD to Blu-ray. DVD really didn't have much of a competitor. If you're talking VCDs, those are a whole different animal. VCDs couldn't even be the I think they maxed out at what, like, I'm trying to remember the resolution, but VCDs weren't quite there. No, Laserdisc is not comparable to DVD at all. Laserdiscs are fully analog. You're gonna get me on fucking technology, man. Y'all gonna get me on this goddamn topic. Yeah. Yeah, HD DVD to Blu-ray, not to DVD. HD DVD and Blu-ray are two very different things. And in that situation, I would definitely argue Blu-ray was just significantly better. Blu-ray held more data. It was actually cheaper to produce. Blu-ray was actually the better format among the two by a wide margin. But DVD, I mean, you had VCD, you had, I wouldn't even argue Laserdisc was a competitor. Laserdisc was kind of in its own class. And the big problem with Laserdisc is there were like different formats of Laserdisc, and not all of them were compatible. You had a couple of formats that were like the front runners, but there were still like weird ones out there. Like I forget what was it? Was it VLC? Was like the cartridge style that was still like basically the same thing, but it was in like a plastic tray that just was never compatible with anything outside of its own proprietary shit. But standard Laserdiscs, they were their own market. They were superior to VHS and Betamax in every way, but they were also very, very expensive at the time. And players were like thousands of dollars. Like if you had a Laserdisc, you were something. You were hot shit. And now yeah. But it's still an analog format at the end of the day. Man, y'all get me on some fucking technology, man. Shit. Because when I bought my Laserdisc deck, I paid through the nose for that motherfucker. And it had all the premium hookups at the time. Hey, Regalius, what it is, man? How you doing tonight? You chatted on Discord? Welcome, man. Welcome. I'm glad. Keep them Discords active. Unfortunately, I just haven't been terribly active on Discord, but I've had a lot going on this weekend. So, I'm glad, man. Make friends. Join the Discord. I realized we should have been running raids. I completely forgot. There was a very attractive man with glasses. Well, it wasn't me then. There was an ugly motherfucker with a beard and glasses. Oh, yeah, that's me. Sorry. My apologies. Boom. Yep, I think she'll be the last one we upgrade here. Since Gale's not active anymore. Yeah. I mean, I have a hard time blaming him. I have a very hard time blaming him. I basically have made my own kind of, how do I word it? Ultimatums with this game. And the honest answer is I'm just not whaling in this game like I did in Danmemo or anything prior. It's just not going to happen. I'm not going to support or sustain their mistakes. That is not how I'm going to do. Let's get this up to level 25. Yeah, there are better gachas out there. For me personally, I think after this I'm kind of done with gachas, to be completely frank. I've got other stuff that I need to put money in right now. And this is not my only channel. We'll do other stuff here. We'll still cover like the light novels and things like that. Because my tag is gaming with Pilk, we might just start doing just like random like AAA games. You know, we've got things we can do, but you know, gachas just aren't really. I don't know. They're kind of wearing on my my patience quite a bit. Oh, there we go. Bam. Is it possible to propose an idea online to the devs in this game? There is. Posted on like Twitter. They have like all the help things. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you could do, but will they listen? I don't know. I really don't know. At this point, I do what I can do. Like, when it was Danmemo, I could assure you they were paying attention. The Danmemo devs were great. In fact, if there was ever, like, a sign, for those of you guys that were around here when Danmemo was a thing, that very last stream we did with Danmemo, when the US server was shutting down, Like, literally, we were playing Eyes Wars as the server was shutting down. Like, the server shut down. We were still technically in the middle of a run, and the devs actually came into the stream to thank us for playing and all this stuff. Like, it was really impressive. And I cannot think of very many other games where the devs would do that kind of stuff. Like, to me, that just is genuinely impressive. Play DanChro because I love the IP, and that's fair. 100%. My big issue, if you played Danmemo, you know that the big difference is the way that game did its gacha was absolutely right. You would get, because you needed to 100% the units to really use them, but if you just wanted to collect a unit, like say the unit was going to be like super like pivotal in the upcoming events, or not only that, but they gave us drop units every single time there was a new story. Like every single time. Can we get a reenactment of Dunstan? Yeah, there you go. But you know, like if you wanted to max out the unit, you drop 20-30 bucks, you can go in all day long and max out the unit. So like at the end of the day, for your, you know, investment, you're really getting something like phenomenal out of the game. You know, but also that game, I think the devs had deeper pockets because they were really kind of like in bed with Crunchyroll at the time. Yeah, the last Danmemo stream was man, that was very emotional. I will not sugarcoat it. That I got insanely emotional during that stream. Would it be much more fun if the PvP and manual mechanics you can actually test your skills in battle? Yeah. Well, it's kind of like what MSS is supposed to be, but I just don't know if it's actually there. Oh, God. $100 a month? Try again. Try again. It's $200 per copy of the unit if you just go to Pity. Like, if we're just going to Pity, $200 per copy, and you need 6 copies. So back when we were getting a banner a week, legitimately what they were saying is you should be spending $1,200 a week. And that's when it broke most people. Like, even a lot of the whales were just like, no, we're done. That's too much. That's just way too much. Yeah. You shouldn't need an A5. I mean, if you're going to A5, if they're going to, like, say you have to A5 just to beat the event, tomorrow's school day. Have a great night, man. Appreciate you dropping in. Study hard and have a great day. Hope to see you again real soon. Yeah, legitimately, if they're going to say you have to, like, if you have to MLB the unit, then there should be some easier steps to get those units. Like, if it's $200 to max out the unit, then you don't, or $200 to MLB the unit, then the unit shouldn't need to be max limit broken to be used. But if it is, it's still not, like, the worst. But when they're, like, $200 for just the copy at Pity, and that copy is wholly inadequate, nah. Next stream, I'll be back on Tuesday. Unless my hand gets worse, I'll be back on Tuesday. We'll be doing, Tuesday night, we'll be doing Pokemon. Of course, I said that last week, and I didn't wind up being able to do it. I don't remember why. What happened on Tuesday? I don't remember now. Something happened. Miss pulling off events with older units requiring strategy. Yeah. So that's the other half of that. Like, over there, you could strategize a team build. Like, you could do some really elaborate strategies. Like, that was one of my favorite things when we had, like, big bosses and stuff. You could legitimately sit down and, like, strategize some really crazy builds and put some crazy stuff together. And it's just not a thing over here anymore. All right, let's grab these rewards. How many people do we have that actually need to run some raids? We can run some raids still, but how many people need the raids, and how many people are available to run raids? Where's that? You didn't use Sealess? What do you mean? Oh, I just farmed up a shitload of Sealess, man. My goal here is to farm up a bunch of Sealess because I want to do some more summons before we end. And I'm going to blow, basically here in a few minutes, I'm going to be blowing all of my gacha tickets. In fact, 10 more battle arenas, I can do that, and that's 10 more gacha tickets, but I might save those. Question mark. Oh, all these are done. I can record these. And that's 300 more Sealess. Here, hold on. Let me check my... So these are the missions. So give me a minute. I'm going to record board 3. Adios. Have a great one, man. I said adios. Velvet, have a great night. Thank you so much for dropping in. Adios. Both characters have... Yes. Check out the DanChro Discord? What? What's going on in there? Where am I? Oh, that's the... Never mind. That's the... let's see. There's the Danmemo Discord. Where's the DanChro Discord? I don't know where the DanChro Discord is. I know I've joined it. Just part of too many Discords, man. I'd have to go looking for it. Oh, you're all good, man. You're all good. Later, my guy. Later. Have a great night. I play on PS5 and I miss out on some stuff like... Oh, yeah. He got me confused with someone else. All right. Oh, 60 more Sealess right there. Noise. We have 300 more in here, so let's see. Give me a second here. I'm trying to see what I need to get to my goals. $19.60. I don't think we're going to get that much out of it. Let's give it a shot, though. All right. So, all right, let me record this real quick, and then we'll do some. All right. So, legitimately, how many people do we have in the chat right now that are available and want to run some raids? Because I can do some raids here in a few. But I'm going to record this real quick. So let me know in the comments how many y'all, or let me know in the chat right now, how many y'all want to run some raids. And when we're done with this, we can do that. You just say for units you want. So I'm tempted to say for Freya, but I really do like Artemis, man. Like, there's a heavy temptation to go back in for Artemis. Plus, I'm trying to max out a lot of the regular-ass units. And it's going to be minimum a week before Freya comes back. All right. Let's do this real fast. Did you hear the story on... Oh, Bob did. Bob heard it last night. I'm on an Asia server. Oh, it's all good, my man. It's all good. All right, I'm going to record real quick, guys. Of course, I'm going to do an intro and outro for the recording. So it doesn't mean we're ending the stream. Just is me ending the video. So give me like, I don't know, a few minutes. What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, I'm coming back with another DanChro video, guys. We just the other day talked about Board 2 of the 1.5 anniversary missions, and today we need to talk about Board 3. Now, once again, if you guys are having a hard time finding these missions, they're always right here on the front page, but sometimes they can be hidden if you have other missions that are available. So if you ever see, like, with the missions, if you see over there, there's that little kind of white down arrow pointing, that means that you can have a drop down and you have more missions over here that you can achieve. So right now, we've done Board 1, Board 2, and Board 3 of the 1.5 anniversary missions. Well, we're on Board 3 right now. So let's go ahead and talk about that. So right now, to complete Board 3, we need to defeat 300 enemies. Oh, fuck. Why did it do that? God damn it. All right, let's try that again. Got interrupted with a pop-up. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Let me restart this. What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back with another DanChro video, and of course, we are once again, I mean, you saw the title, that's why you clicked on it. We are talking about Board 3 of the current 1.5 anniversary missions. And just as a quick refresher for those of you that are currently working through this, we already did Board 1 and Board 2. Go check out the videos on that. But if for whatever reason you're still having problems locating the missions, over here on the left-hand side of your screen, you will always see missions available, and if they are available, if you've cleared them, they're gone. But if you see missions, you don't see the missions you want, you'll probably see a little white arrow there. If you click on that, it'll show you any extra missions that are currently available. So like right now, I've got the just standard training missions that are available. Just haven't completed those because of reasons. And when I click the down arrow, I have the 1.5 anniversary missions. So like I said, if you're looking for Boards 1 and Boards 2, we have those videos. I will put them in a playlist so you guys can check those out. But let's go ahead and start with Board 3 here. Now, Board 3, for your first mission, you're going to need to defeat 200 total enemies. Now, Board 1, I don't even think you had to beat enemies. I think you had to beat 50 over here. So basically, as you're going through this, you should be able to, or you should basically already have that amount of enemies defeated. If you haven't, it's pretty easy. What I do is every single day I come in here, I go to Story Quest, and I run the very hard missions of all of these. Now, remember, each one of those is going to be considered an enemy defeated, and so there's, I mean, a ton of those. Plus, as you amass tickets, come over here, go to the boss battle, and then I just been skipping the boss EXs here, because once again, each one of those skips counts as a boss win, or counts as a defeated enemy. So right here, 200 enemies defeated. I probably blew that away in like day 1 or day 2. Play Magic Stone Scramble 2 times. We've talked about that a little bit, but over here in Arena and Magic Stone Scramble, the rewards are absolutely great this time around. Plus, in the exchange, you have rewards for the free-to-play lead. You really need to be doing that. Clear Battle 10 of the Familia Myth on normal. Once again, you guys should have already done that. If you haven't, there will be a little button down there that says go. Just go to the event, come back once you've defeated it. Once again, though, I think very few people watching this haven't defeated that already. Clear any quest 30 times. Once again, if you've been clearing the story quests like I told you to every single day, you've already decimated that. Clear upgrade quest 7 times. Now, that's the one that's a little dicey, but again, this should be part of your daily routine. If you go over here to daily quest, number 1, run these daily quests once a day. Number 2, your upgrade quests are right here, and you get 3 runs of this a day. Now, obviously, this one, there's the limit break for fire, water, and electric. Every day, there's something a little bit different, but you still get 3 runs of that daily, so you should just be able to skip those events and get those done immediately. Challenge the battle arena 15 times. Not as intuitive, but once again, if you go over here to arena, go to battle arena. Right now, we're getting tons of tickets. So like right now, I've got 0 tickets available. But if I go up here, battle arena entry ticket, I have 294 of those bad boys. So I could go ahead and just collect a few of these and run my battle arenas. It doesn't say win battle arena. It just says run battle arena. So even if you're losing, you're still going to be able to partake in that. Still, make sure you guys are doing that. And really, you should be doing several of those a day to start with. Finally, oh no, we have a few extras actually here. It says clear any quest 30 times. Did we have? We already had 30 quests. So we're going battle arena. There we go. Draw 20 times from any gacha. Sorry, I got a little confused there. So this was a little less intuitive too. Most people right now are summoning on the DanChro Fest banner for Artemis and Hermes. If you have already done those, you probably have this. If you haven't for whatever reason, or you're just choosing not to, or you're coming into this a lot later and you just don't have the C list to make that happen, do not forget, you get tons and tons and tons of free tickets, and every ticket burned down here, it counts as a summon. So like right here, you could do a 10 draw with tickets, and then essentially with that, you've done 10 summons. So let's see, we need to do 20 summons, 20 tickets. Easy peasy. Get that done. Even if you haven't done any Artemis summons or anything like that, you could do that completely free to play. Clear of Monstrophilia on hard. Once again, if you haven't done that, there will be a little button that says go. Go do it real fast. Come back. Use a total of 700 stamina. Again, if you're completing all the very hards, like I said to do before, easy peasy. You should have already taken that out. Finally, clear the Unwilling Storyteller boss battle on hard. Now, not as intuitive, and these boss battles can be kind of difficult this time around. But if you go here to the current quest, go to boss battle, the hard one's not very difficult. The very hard can be interesting if you don't run the right team. So if you guys need help with any of these, let me know. I have Artemis, so I basically just destroyed these and didn't worry about it. I will admit that the very hard did give me some fits with some poorly fitting teams. But by and large, most people aren't going to have any issues with this. But if you guys have issues, that's what the comment section is for. But once you beat into that on hard, go back over here, collect all your rewards, 300 Seelas, 10,000 Valas, and just a bunch of different items. Collect it, you're good to go. Finally come up here at top. Now you'll see that little ticket there is lit up. Click on that, accept that reward, and we've moved on to board 4, which, as you can see, I've done all but defeat 300 enemies, and by the time we do that, it'll be no sweat whatsoever. So, like, comment, share. We'll be back with board 4 coming up real soon. All right, let me name that one real quick. Appreciate you guys hanging in while I do that. That just gives me a bunch of stuff that I can schedule out. Oop. There we go. Are NA servers what do you mean? North American servers? What do you mean? Where's Bob's alert? There. What do you mean I don't understand X platform. Confused. All right, so apparently before I do board 4, I've got to clear a few more of those. So I'll save that. What do you guys think? Should I should probably save my Seelas for the Artemis banner, or for the Freya banner, shouldn't I? Because we're probably going to get that rerun before long. We've got what? Let's see. That runs out this weekend. And we get the new episode on Friday, I want to say. Oh, no. We get the new episode next week. Next Friday. So, I don't know. I'm on the fence, y'all. I'm on the fence. I'm not quite sure how I want to handle this. Because I do want... I want to put dupes into Artemis. I'm just not sure how I want to handle this. Granted, we are going to get 1,000 Sealess tomorrow. All right, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to go into the banner. The banner's around for a little bit longer. We could retry on Freya next week. Plus, we do have the broadcast tickets. All right, screw it. I'm just going to randomly record our summons. I'll probably go a couple in. Yeah, I mean, I want to save for Freya. But I do want to dupe out Artemis. She's really fucking good. Man. It's such a tough call. Save. Either way, for what I want to do, I need to burn all my tickets. So I'm going to burn some tickets and see how I feel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to randomly just record my summons real fast. We'll just do... So currently we have 2 tickets for this gotcha, and it's 10 draws, so we might as well just jump in and do these. They're going to... Ooh. Okay. They're going to last a little while longer, but none of the DanChro fests are in here. So there's really just very little point in holding on to tickets right now. I do not foresee them adding any new, like, non-time limited SSRs or URs anytime soon. New phone? Oh. Well, there's Seer. Hey. Look at that. We got the, she's the premier using, isn't she? Because she's the one that's, yeah, there she is. So, nice. See if we can double that up again. Another UR. Let's see. What's our UR? Okay, it's a scene card. Yeah, okay. That could be better, could be worse. It is a thing. Mainly, what I really want to do right now is I need to burn a bunch of tickets. Because now that we have growth quests, there is so much more value in maxing out units very quickly rather than holding on. Plus, as far as like summonable non-time limiteds, they have proven time and again that they're just not going to drop a huge number of them. And anybody that's followed us for long enough, who's played Danmemo with us, knows about every other banner on Danmemo was a non-time limited unit that would be put in the general pool. And, you know, by the end of the game, our general pool was like hundreds of units deep. It was crazy. Really cool too, but, you know, ultimately like tons of units. Here, they're not doing that as much. They only added they added all the waitresses, the hostesses, right before first anniversary. So, you know, that be a thing. I don't know next time they're actually going to introduce new units in here. And I know somebody's going to mention Bell, but the honest answer is Bell's not a summonable unit. I'm not counting him here. Ooh, we got runes. An adventurer assistant coming, and that's really what I wanted. Let's go. Let's see. Oh. That's a scene card, though. Here's our assist. So WR draw is really good. Oh. You know what? Is she maxed out? I'll have to go check. If not, that actually might max her out, and that'll be really... Yo, what? Yo. Okay. Okay. All right. So we got 2 assists in one draw. Let's go see if she's maxed out. I know that Ishtar is not, but I'm fairly certain that Winnie, if not, that'll actually max her. Let's see. Where's she at? Actually, that maxed Ishtar. So Ishtar is now maxed, so I can use Ishtar in Growth Quest, which is the whole reason we're doing this. So that's a huge bonus right there. And where's the Dragon Girl? There she is, right next to her. Pff, duh. Okay, and she's actually maxed out too. So that's, I mean, right there. That is my thesis statement immediately, right out of the gate. Maxing these units means I can now use these units in Growth Quest. And that's the whole reason I'm saying we need to go in and spend these tickets. So for me, I have been holding on to tickets for like ever. In fact, you can see there I've got exchange units that I'm debating right now what I want to do with. I have a couple of adventurers that just need 2 bonds that, you know, if I get one here, that's going to make a quick and easy decision on that. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to wind up buying 2 copies of Otaro and maxing him out. There we go. Nothing much there, but, you know, a cooldown is a cooldown. So by the end of this, I'll have 3 bonds that I can just put into whoever. And the goal here would be to see what we can acquire from that. There we go. There we go. Nothing much here. Another cooldown multi. But 530, and we are really close to that 3rd bond. So let's take a look here. So Brown Minotaur, nothing much to see here. Yeah, SSR. Where's our URs? We need some more URs. Come on. All right. We'll draw again. It looks like I'm just... Ooh, okay. We got runes. So at the end of this, I'll be 10 bonds shy. Or 10 tickets shy of the extra bond. I could probably go find 10 tickets. I can't imagine that it will be that difficult to locate. All right, let's see what we got here. Is that Lily? I think that Lily's maxed out. I'd have to go double check. If not, that's another unit that's right on the cusp of that. So the yellow Lily, let's go see if she's maxed. She may very well be. Oh, no, not her. We want to go to assists. And no, she's +3. So I do still need one more for her. But that said, we can buy a bond of an assist. So that is an option on the table. Let's keep going. So yeah, I need 10 more tickets. And then... Oop! I didn't mean to hit skip. Oh! Check that out. So we got a UR Mikoto bond. That's for the Fire Speed Mikoto. Let's go ahead and do one more draw here. Brown Minotaur. Anything good in here? Okay, another assist. So this is Loki. So let's see. So Loki and Mikoto. What element is Loki? Loki is also yellow. So we got the Fire Mikoto and the Earth Loki. We got 2 more multis here. Brown Minotaur, but once again we've seen it. That doesn't mean a whole lot. Let's keep going. See if we get anything good here. 2 of that same SR belt back to back. Oh, 2 of the same Lily back to back too. All right. Okay. No runes, so it could just be a scene card. Let's see if we get anything good here. Wait. I didn't think you could get eyes animation on this banner. Am I on the right banner? Could you get eyes animation on the base gacha bait? Is it just gonna be that regular bell? Oh, okay. Unfortunately, he is already maxed, so that's gonna be rainbow keys. Oh, actually, let's see here. Let's see here. So another Loki bond. So you got 2 Lokis and a Mikoto. What? That Hestia is probably what that was about. But I know Hestia is already maxed. I know that Hestia is already maxed. 3 URs, and I'm 9 tickets away from completing this. Let's go see what we got over here. Upgrade, and so we've got the Fire Mikoto. Let's see how close she is. Where is she even at? Come out wherever you are. Let's go ahead and sort this down by fire units. There she is. Okay. That's her first bond. So, yeah. All right. So, we didn't really do ourselves any major favors there. I think everyone else is just... They're counting the rainbow bonds, I believe. Yeah. Why are they not counting the rainbow bonds for Artemis? Weird. Oh, because she needs 20. Okay. That's the... Okay. So, let's check her assists real quick. So, like I said, Hestia is maxed. We got 2 for Loki. That gets Loki to +3. So, Loki could be a candidate. But I've got to make my final decision here shortly. And I've got 1 more set of 10 tickets. And I have literally 3 bonds to grab. So like I said, for those of you guys doing growth quests, this is something you need to be paying attention to. All right. So I know I was randomly recording those summons, guys. But I'm going to include that in something. I haven't fully decided yet. Bob, are you here for raids? Or you said you've already expunged your raid tickets. You can get a UR scene card for Brown Minotaur. You can. Oh, Goshen, what it is, man? How you doing tonight? By the way, guys, there's the channel. If you have not followed Gaming Across America, do me a solid and do that tonight. We need to push that channel hard. Our sponsor there, actually, funny enough, I still have that care package. I never opened this. I need to open this. I was going to do it on a video. It's actually coming open down there. I was going to do a short of opening that bad boy up. Yeah, I didn't know you could get the eyes animation off of the tickets. I've never seen that in all the times we've been doing this. That's so weird. We unfortunately got a troll on the channel. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Got a troll on the channel. Was it just a troll comment, or you mean we actually, like, we got hacked or something? Specify. I am worried a little bit. Oh. Okay. I mean, I hate to say it, but that's interaction. Like, obviously we want to delete those comments, but they're kind of doing us a favor. Comments are interaction, regardless of whether or not they're positive. But yeah, you don't want to leave that hanging around. But just having the comment is interaction and will help the algorithm. So, you know what? Fuck it. Let them go ham. Yeah, you delete it. It's gone. But the way, at least my understanding is the way that works is even though it's a negative comment, because of trolls and shit like that, YouTube has set it up so like you still get, it still counts towards getting a comment even if you hide it. Okay, I'm sorry. That's actually funny though. I actually think that's hilarious. Fucking rude as shit, but hilarious. Like, give him credit because that's actually kind of funny. It looked like that episode's already been doing better than our prior ones too. So, yeah. You know, every episode's going to get better and better. I would like more growth out of it. See, we hated Harley because of the edits. Oh, yeah, but he's just picking on the edits because he knows that he's the editor. That's not that big of a deal. That is not... I wouldn't lose sleep over that. Wouldn't lose sleep over that. What are we doing? Might just be the algorithm like YouTube. Yeah. I mean, so what it is YouTube has a big problem with trolls. And trolls, I had a problem on this channel actually for a while. We had a couple people after I made my decision to stop doing Dokkan for a little bit. I had a couple people that were coming in and that were basically like downvote bombing every video, and they opened up multiple accounts and just downvoted videos like crazy. Now, if people do that, it just counts as interaction. It actually promotes the video a little bit more. But back in the day, it tanked this channel for a short period of time. 99% of our videos is from YouTube recommendations. Well, good. That's good. It means YouTube's recommending us out. That's fantastic. That's absolutely fantastic. We need more of our viewers from our other channels watching it. Hint, hint. Guys, do us a solid. If you have not, go sub to the Game Across America. We could definitely use the assistance. Those are the Game Across America channel is the channel that we're going to Dallas with in May. And the sponsor, I actually did a coffee spot for that episode. The sponsor of that channel is the one that's sending us out there to do all this stuff. So just do us a solid and just watch an episode, comment something, hit that thumbs up, and it helps us out a lot. Yeah, we need to get past that. But we're not doing bad, I'll be honest. For how small the channel is, we could be doing a lot worse. Did the promotion I did on TikTok help out at all? Because I'm going to do a promotion over there as well. But I put those finances into something else stupid. Feel like I'm being called out somehow? Well, if you haven't subbed, go to sub. Yep. Wait, Seraph, are you in Dallas too? I know Illusion is. Yeah. I mean, if it did, it did. If it didn't, it didn't. I don't even know how much that set me back. They estimated it would be like $7, but usually their estimations are a bit high. Let me see. TikTok will tell me. So promotion ended 10 hours ago. We got 2,258 views, and it cost me $9. You know, whatever. So hopefully we got some new follows out of it. Age demographics suck on it, but that's life. Oh shit, 11% viewership in Texas though. That's really good. That's where we want it. Hilarious. They were 6%. They were recommending us for food and beverage. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. You're in California? Yeah. I mean, both, dude. Cross-pollination is a good thing, man. Like, promote it there, and if we get, like, 1% of the people that watched it, if 1% of the people watched it got interested enough to go check it out over there, it's worth 100%. Bob, fuck you. So I don't know if we have any California plans at the moment, but I will be in California sometime soon. How would you feel about having a Food Across America channel since we're traveling anyway? I wouldn't turn it down. Dude, oh my God. You know I will eat. You know damn well I will eat. You want to, I mean, I'd fucking be down for it, man. We could I mean, do both side by side. You know, honestly, we could just do it as a spot. I don't know. Any kind of cross-pollination is fine, man. You're talking to the guy who has like 8 YouTube channels. Come on. Like I'm going to turn down the opportunity to, number one, eat food. Fuck yeah. Find some good restaurants. Hell yes. Hell yes. Dude, we were talking barbecue. I found out there's a spot right down the street from where we go get sushi. There's a spot that is, no shit, a Michelin star rated barbecue joint. Dude, when you're in town, if you're in town next month, we 100% need to hit that up. Also, I don't know if you saw, but we're kind of twinsies. I broke my, well, I didn't quite break it. It's not fully broken, at least as far as we know. The X-rays were less than conclusive because of all the swelling. I got to do new X-rays this week, but I may have somewhat accidentally. Man, I don't want to tell the story again, but the story is hilarious. All right, I'll ask this. Goshen, do you remember in the 90s a movie called Dunstan Checks In? House of... I'm just saying. All right, you know what? Well, fuck it. While we're doing this, I'll open up a room for... Oh, shit. When is this running out? Hold up. That runs out on the 25th. Oh, we got time. I'll do this in a bit. I'll open up a fucking room, see if anybody wants to come in. Pause. Nope. Okay. Do you remember that rash of like monkey movies in the 90s? Where like for no reason whatsoever, there's just a bunch of movies with like monkey protagonists. William, I will make it alert. Oh shit, Addie just hit me up. Maybe? Okay. So there was a movie called Dunstan Checks In that, by the way, guys, code's right there. AFFE2C. If anybody wants to jump in, we'll do a raid. There's a movie called Dunstan Checks In that essentially was like, if you remember Matilda, the story of Matilda where she's like living in a New York high-rise, it's that with like an 8-year-old boy and a monkey. But like they get up to some shenanigans. There's some like Home Alone level like traps and bullshit going on. And it was an atrocious, like it had a really unnecessarily stacked cast. But the movie's got like a 17% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's a really bad movie. It is a dumb, stupid, horribly bad movie, but it is hilarious. So, because of that movie, a few years ago, someone did a track on YouTube set to the theme of Jungle Boogie, but called Dunstan Checks In, and I took that as like my personal meme, right? So for me, I go to a restaurant. And you haven't met Chaos. Shit, you'll meet Chaos at MomoCon. But Chaos is a tall guy, big, like, well, he's not as big as he used to be, but triple XL, 6'4", big dude. We go into a Longhorn, and the lady asks me, she's like, "Can I get a name for check-in?" And boom, I run up, and I'm like, "Dunstan." And this motherfucker throws his hands in the air, is like, "No! Fuck this, I'm out." And just turns it, like, yells at the restaurant, turns around and just leaves, right? He's like, "Nope, I'm done." And so I think this is hilarious. Everyone else in the group thought it was hilarious. And so now when I go to restaurants, I'm like, I check in. I'm like, what's your name? Dunstan. So when we were out to eat last week, she asked me, "Can I get a name for check-in?" Boom, Dunstan. And my wife's like, "No." And I'm like, "Too late." But now the kids don't get it. So now I have to show my kids the trailer for the movie. And of course, I own the movie on DVD. So you can see where this is going. So the other day, I was walking out to pick up the kids from school. And as I'm walking out, I've got my hands over my head swinging like this. I'm coming down the stairs. Wife's coming around the corner, and I'm just like, I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna troll her. I got this, right? I'm a genius, a fucking genius, man. And naturally, when you're swinging your hands around in a small corridor with sharp edges all about, I swung my fucking hand full goddamn force. Zero fucks given. No thoughts, no self-preservations, no nothing. Swung my hand full tilt right into a door frame. And not the front of the door, like not the forgiving part of the back part. That like hard 90-degree edge that's like sharp as fuck and like harder than the densest neutron star. I swung my shit full tilt into that. Zero fucks given whatsoever. Come on, trade out my unit. There you go. And it went with a thump, man. It made a noise, and my knees buckled. And by the time I'd gotten home from dropping the kids off, my hand looked like a foot. You can ask Omni. I sent Omni a picture of it because he was trolling me. He said he was going to get us all bubble wrap for MomoCon. What an asshole. And my hand looked like a damn foot. It was so swole up. It was awful. And so naturally on Friday I had to go to the doctor. And of course now my doctor's like in her 20s. Was never even alive when that movie came out. So now I've got to explain that to her. Play the song for her on YouTube. Do the whole thing. And, yeah. Yes, I'm using a controller for the game. Why wouldn't I be? The game's on PC, man. The game's on PC, PlayStation. Obviously, it's mobile, too, but I don't even use the mobile app anymore. dance in the den. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's still a gacha game at the end of the day, but yeah. So yeah, my happy ass is coming down the stairs. Hold on, I'll open up another room if anybody wants to join us for another raid. Did you have fun, Gomet? Yes. New room. Lego. Yeah, so my happy ass. All right, code guys. My happy ass comes downstairs. I'm all like, you know, knees bent, and I'm just doing the orangutan like this, swinging my arms about, and I swing that motherfucker like this, and whack! And I'm telling you, that motherfucker hurt. Anyone know if PS5, PC can run UFB together? What do you mean? God damn it, Bob, that's effort. That's fucking effort. Anyway, they should be here. Lazy ass mother. Yeah. Yeah, they said when they looked at the x-ray, they're like, it doesn't look like it's broken, but the hand was so swollen it was hard for them to tell. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. I didn't know he had passed. Holy shit. What's in the raid chat? I put it in the fucking raid chat. I know it's separated by region, but is it cross console PC? I don't know, honestly. I would imagine. I mean, it's at least cross mobile and PC. I would imagine the PS5's on the same. I don't know. I would imagine. SD, did you come here to like bring my chat down with 15-year-old news? SD, I don't know. I never watched the sequel, but probably. More than likely. All right, we need a third for the raid. Cross PS4, PS5 with PC, I would imagine. I mean, I don't doubt we can just demolish this, but if we can get one more, it'd be nice. SD, I don't. In personal opinion, I think it was one of those things that should have been one and done. Like, is it open-ended? Sure. But, I don't know. I'll give it a shot. 11 more views and episode 3 passes episode 2. Nice. I mean, things will happen over time, man. It's a new channel, but hopefully people can start checking it out. I was really hoping we get more out of it. Like, we've got enough people on this project. There's no reason why our numbers shouldn't be better than they are. Second one feels more like the Beetlejuice cartoon. I actually genuinely enjoyed the Beetlejuice cartoon, man. Come on. Come on. Get wrecked, son. Get him! During the musical number, I kept singing Weird Al's Jurassic Park instead of the... Yes! Come on. It's a must, man. I mean, you know, it is Weird Al. There we go. Get him! Get him! Come on. Wreck his ass out. Come on. Come on. Give me. There we go. Ryu. Get him. Ah, I missed it. BG sequel spent too much time on Jeffrey Jones' character, and there was no way the actor was coming back. Yeah. I am already subscribed. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. See? My guy's a real one. I don't know, man. Super Bowl halftime shows tend to be... How the fuck did I only do 3 million? That's bullshit. That's total bullshit. That's complete bullshit. Without the nostalgia factor, it was good, but about as good as the original IMO. There's the nostalgia factor that makes the original more endearing. Fair. All right. We got more tickets. That was one of the most non-controversial performances, but seemed to keep hiring acts that cause controversies. Oh, dude, this year's... Oh, my God. I'm not even, like, a big rap fan, but the whole Kendrick Lamar thing had me rolling. Like, and he knew what he was doing. I want you to play a game I totally despise. Touche. Touche. But I'd like to think we have fun regardless, right? Did you see Weird Al perform sports team at the Super Bowl? Oh my God. Dude, can you imagine? Oh, it'd be great. Dude, I love the orchestrated the one where he had the touring orchestra with him, and he did it just for like Harvey the Wonder Hamster, and I was like, yes, yes, fuck yeah. Oh yeah, dude, it was great. Like, I'm not even a football fan. I didn't watch the game at all. But that shit was on repeat. Oh, yeah. He knew it. And the fact that he teased it like 4 or 5 times before actually going into it. Like, he knew what he was doing. He had that shit planned. His half would have to be half and half. Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Dude, it was perfect. It was on the back of winning, what, like 5 Grammys for that song? On the back of that, like a week later, he does it at like the biggest sporting event in the United States. Like, oh, come on, man. Dude just won, man. There's no beef anymore. Fucking Drake is done. He should just pack up his things and leave. Doing the Dunstan... get me to the Super Bowl. Dunstan checks in. Dunstan checks. I'm saying. They say Jungle Boogie. You say, not even close, baby. Not even close. Enter room ID and it says not found. Oh, I'm sorry. He had the world united. I know! Dude, the fact that everyone was singing the lyrics, it's like, it's so good. Bro, like, I'm not even like that. I have no investment in it whatsoever. I genuinely, like a person that avoids drama at all cost. I was there for it. That is a level of like, you've taken your beef to a point at which you have just buried your opponent, man. God. I mean, the song was already catchy enough. The song was good by itself. The fact that it was like a diss track that won that, I mean, it's not the first time a diss track's won Grammys. Like, there's a lot of diss tracks throughout history that have just been like, dare I say secret diss tracks, but kind of sort of. But yeah, the fact that like all of that. Come on. Wrong unit. There we go. Just, dude was just, I mean, no competition. That beef was, it was, there's no coming back from all that mess. None whatsoever. Come on. Wrong unit again. Oh, shit. Oh, I lost. The hell happened to Artemis? Artemis just fucking ate shit, man. What happened? I have no idea how I lost Artemis. Damn. Oh shit, it's 1:30 in the morning. Let's see. So I'm at 3,900 raid points. God, I'm not getting shit for points on this one, man. Drake unseated him on Spotify for like 1 day and then yeah. Yeah. All right. Did like 8 mil feel like that's low? Yeah. Dude, man, I don't know what's going on tonight. My units aren't doing shit, and fucking Artemis fell on her face. Here's what I'm gonna do. It is like 1:30 in the morning though, and I really do need to get some sleep. So, recorded a couple of videos. I'm gonna record a couple more after stream. I'm gonna one and done a multi here and see if we get anything on this. Red Minotaur. This will be a stream exclusive multi. Let's see if anything comes of this. No eyes animation, but we do know we're getting something here. I have 2 tickets for the raids, but I'm going to hold off for those until tomorrow night. And we'll do some tomorrow night. I just really have to get some sleep. Come on. What's here? Okay, scene card. That it? That it? Boo. You suck. Alright. One more. What the hell? I actually really do want some dupes in Artemis, though. And, of course, it's a Brown Minotaur. Will, have a great night, man. Appreciate you dropping in. Come on, eyes animation. No eyes animation. So this one's going to be a bust. Nope. 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 Boo. All right. Well, that's my sign to stop. Will fucks with it later. I need to do one more over here. I'm gonna roll that into a video when we talk about the new event. But I've got a couple things lined up that I need to get recorded basically sometime either tomorrow or whenever. Yeah. We'll work on it. We'll fucks with it. But it being 1:30, I do need to get some sleep. So appreciate all y'all coming out. As always, a shitload of fun. We've been here for a few hours now, so, you know, it's just a good time to call it. But genuinely, guys, thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for hanging out with me, having a good time. We'll be back on the Pokemon channel Tuesday night. Wednesday, obviously, we'll be back here for this. So one way or the other, I'll see y'all then. Super chill stream. Have a great Animan, what it is, man? I didn't see you all stream. How you doing? But appreciate y'all. Have a great one. And I will see you guys again here soon. Later, guys.